Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this episode, we're going to use the Google form to generate a PDF and to generate a customized email and customized PDF. At the same time, it will update your AppSheet application. In the part one, the first video, I showed you how to use this Google form to generate a PDF. And let's try another one before we proceed to the tutorials. So here, this is the Google Form sample, and we have some data that we need to fill in. So the first one here is the email. So I'm gonna just put my contact email here, and then I have, let's say, put the name thing. Hi viewers. Then I'm gonna just put random numbers here. Then address. Okay, and then I'm gonna just put a comment. Thank you for watching. Okay. Once the user submit this form, whatever is the email here, he will receive a customized PDF and a customized email as well. Okay. Once it's submitted, they will see a confirmation message like this. Let's It's order form. Thank you for your order. A confirmation letter will be sent to your email shortly. And this is the email address that I place it there. Then less than 20 seconds, we will receive an email. So let's count. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. So less than 20 seconds. So here is the order confirmation. And this is the name that I placed a while ago. Hi viewers, thank you for your order. And as you can see guys, you cannot see any Gmail account here, or I mean that I'm using. So you can only see from Joe Mobile Shop at no reply. So, and you can see only to where we send the, I mean, this is where we send. Okay. And in case your user will reply in this email, it will bounce back because this is a no reply email. Okay. So this is the PDF and this is the confirmation. So as you can see, you write the comments there. Thank you for watching. So it's written also here. And also you can customize this PDF by adding photos, logo, company logo, whatever you would like. All right. So let's proceed on how to create this application. Okay, let's close this and go to our drive. And first thing we need to do is to create the Google form. So Google Forms here, then you can just click a blank form. Then let's say I'm gonna title this as request form. So I'm gonna just title this as request form. Okay. Then here on the settings, I would like to collect email because this is where we're gonna send the email, the PDF. So here in the default, collect email address, which is already there. And in presentation, I would like to change the confirmation. Once the user submit the request, they will see a customized message here. So here, confirmation message, I'm gonna just thank you for your request. Then an email confirmation will be sent. So this is just to customize. Then let's go back to the question. And okay, so let's add first question. So I'm gonna just keep it as short answer. So I'm gonna just put here, let's say name, make it simple, name, then down here, I'm gonna keep it as required. Then we're gonna add another one, and here, let's say we're gonna keep it as multiple choice or drop down. So items. So this form, they can only request one item. So I'm gonna just add here, let's say laptop. Then second option is, let's say printer. Then what else? Car. This is, let's say this is the sample that we need to request. Then here we're gonna have an additional one, or let's say quantity. Then they're gonna just keep a short answer and add another one. So here, let's say I'm gonna keep it as short answer and let's say comments or remarks. So I keep it short answer and then comments. So this one, comments or comments only. Okay. So once we're done for that, so we already created our form. Then what we're gonna do is, let's go to response, and then let's preview first. So this is the email, this is the name. So this is the item that they will request, and then this is the quantity, and then there is a comments here. All right, so we are all good. Then once our form is created, we have to click this and make sure it's accepting a response. Then you can just create a spreadsheet. Then I'm gonna name the spreadsheet as test form, test form. Okay. All right. So this is our database now. So and we have just to add, let's say, an additional column here just for the key column in our app. So I'm gonna just maybe rename this table. So let's say I'm gonna rename this requests. I'm gonna just name this as request. Then I will add one column here. Then I'm gonna just name this as an ID. So at least when we create our app, we're gonna use this ID as our key column. Then the rest, I'm gonna just delete the extra column, which is we don't need. Okay, once we're done for that, I want to apply like a dynamic serial number here. I have already like a sample. I will just copy the function. I think I have it here. Okay, just hold on, guys. I'm gonna reduce some tabs, so I will just copy this. Okay. So I go back to my request form. I'm gonna apply a formula here. So this is an array formula. So I wanted to start my number, let's say 2022, 2022 000. So this is my ID. So okay, so let's try our form. So to get the link of the form, you have to click send. Then it will give you this display. You can send it by email or you can just have the link. So I will just get the link. Okay, so I just want to keep it shortened, and I will copy the link. Copy the link, and then I will just open a new tab here, and then paste this, and we'll see. Okay, so let's put um, something here. So let's see if it's connected to our Google Sheet. Then here, okay. So it's okay. I'm not sure why the response has been recorded. So we can see that there is a response here. I will just go back to the settings because I need to see. I did not save this, so I need to save this. Okay, done. Then once we go here, so we have a response here. So we have a data, which is so our Google form is now connected to the spreadsheet. So what we're gonna do now is to create an application. We're gonna create an application using the AppSheet. So let's create our app in AppSheet. Unresponsive. Wait. Okay. So let's create the app. Let's go to the app, then make a new app. So I'm gonna name this as a request. Then category, I'm gonna just keep it, let's say, education and training, and we're gonna choose the request form as our database. So I need to look for that spreadsheet. So this is the one. I'm going to select. Just wait while we are setting up the new app. Okay, just a second, guys. Just need to see why. Okay. Then let's review the table. So here, view columns. We need to use the ID. We added one column here, so we're gonna use it as our key column. So for those new in AppSheet, AppSheet can be used it for free as long as you are not deploying the apps. You keep it as a prototype. The thing that you need to do is just sign in, and that's all. You can create an app. Once you're ready, you can deploy it, and there are some prices there for monthly or for yearly. All right, so let's go back here in the ID. Then I don't need to place any formula in this app. So any formula that I can see, I want to remove it. So there's a formula here because the data here will be coming from the Google form. So I'm gonna just remove this any formula. All right. So ID, keep it as row key. Then let's say I'm gonna just label the email address, date and time. So timestamp will be date and time in our seconds, and email address, keep it as an email, name, keep it as a name, and then items, keep it as a text, and I think we are okay. Then let's go to our UX and go to our requests. I'm gonna just keep it as a table view and keep it in the center, which is fine. Sort by, I wanted to sort it by timestamp, let's say, and then descending and all columns. Then I'm gonna just change the icon to, let's say, shopping cart, anything here. I'm gonna just use this, and I would like always to keep my app as a dark mode. Then I'm gonna just keep it like that, and I'm gonna change this. So this is just an optional, guys. So I'm so you can create a custom logo here by clicking the custom. So this case, I'm gonna just use whatever is available here. Then here is all right. So we are good to go. Just wait while I'm saving the app. All right. I want to open this up in a bigger picture. I mean a bigger screen. So I'm just keep it here. All right. So what we need now is, since we are using a Google form, we need something like to trigger the app sheet to send email. Okay. So let's just get the link and keep it ready. My internet, I think, guys, are it's very slow, so apologize for that. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that's the reason why it's getting takes time to refresh. So here is our request app. So I need to delete this because we're gonna create a new start. So I also want to hide the plus button because all the data should be coming from the Google form. So to hide that, it will be easy. You can just go to behavior here. Then here is the plus button. So I don't want them to show it appearance. Then I can just do not display and save it. So once I refresh this plus button will be gone. So nothing anymore. All right. Now let's go back to our uh, request form. So we already created our application. So when we add a new data, we add a new data, and it's going to our where it's going here. Because I delete the previous one. I delete the formula, so that's mainly the reason. I'm gonna just put it here. Okay. So we need something to trigger whenever there is a new data here in the database. We need something to trigger the AppSheet, like to trigger the automation. So as you can see here, if you refresh the app, the data is there here, but user did not receive any email. So we need something to trigger the AppSheet to send an email whenever there is a new Google form submitted and then goes to the spreadsheet and then goes to AppSheet. So we need something to trigger. So to do that, let's go to the extension here and go to add-ons and get add-ons. So search here in the search box the AppSheet. Just search AppSheet, or we called it AppSheet Event Planner. So this is events. So this is the one. So you have to install AppSheet events. So once you installed it, since I already installed it, go back to the database and here in the extension and click this AppSheet events. Enable for document. Click it. Then it's working. Now let's try. Let's go back again to the extension and make sure it's turned on. So it's not yet turned on because there is no check mark here. So since we have only one table in the spreadsheet, so we can just click the request table. Then go back again. Make sure you make sure there is a check button here. Once you're done for that, go back to your app editor in AppSheet and let's create an automation. So let's create a new boot. So I'm gonna name this as I'm gonna name this email PDF. Then I'm gonna just add an event, custom event. Then I'm gonna name this event as the same as my boot. Then Here you have an options to do that. You want only if there is a new data added in the spreadsheet, then you will trigger the event, or you want all changes. So since we are using Google Form and then user submits the form and then the data goes to your spreadsheet, so it's an add only. So we can choose add only or we can choose all changes. So let's try to choose all changes. Okay, so it's either adds, updates, or delete. Customer will receive an email. Okay, or let's try ads only, guys. Only during ad. Okay, then you have to choose the table. So the table is the request. You can add the certain conditions. You can trigger this event if there is an email address. Since it's mandatory, since in our Google form they cannot submit without email, so there's no need to do a condition unless if it's not mandatory. You can keep a condition here. Let's say is not blank column email. So we can do that. Since it's mandatory, then there's no need for condition. Then let's add a new step, custom step. So I'm gonna name this step as same as my boot. Then here you have to choose send email. Send email, then custom template. Then scroll down. So here is the table, which is the request table. Then to whom you're gonna send the email or the attachment. So you can click add here, and then we can click a formula here and click this, and then we're gonna send it to the email address. So let's search for the column. Then there is an email address here. So whatever is the value of the email address, where's the email address? Or is my app? Whatever is the column of the email address, this is the email, we will send the PDF and the email. Okay. Then here is the email subject. Let's go back to my email. Where is the email? I believe the one that I deleted. Where's the trash? So I'm gonna just ah, sorry guys. It's not. I'm gonna move this to inbox. Okay. So as you can see here, we have when the user check the email, you can see here there is a here. So order confirmation. So we're gonna go back there. So this is the subject. So I'm gonna just keep it as your request, your so I'm just keep it your request. Then email body, we can just delete all of this and compose. So in the email body, we can use text. Let's say dear. Then here in the request form, what is the name? So we can use this column. So dear, you can use this expression name, column name, then close it with this, then comma, then I'm gonna just add the text. We have received your request. Then let's say we're gonna include the request number, which is the ID. So this ID, this is the purpose of this. So this is their unique ID. So every time there is a new data, it's automatically generated the ID here. So I'm gonna just I you have received we have received request ID. Then what are the details? Okay, we will get back to you back once your. So I'm gonna just compose a text. Your request. Then I'm gonna just put here request. So let's say attach. Attach is the confirmation letter. Then I'm gonna just keep it best regards. Then I'm gonna put my name here, the name of the company. Say the name of the company is JVT Corporation. Okay. So this is just my preference, guys. You can use yours. All right. So then let's go to advanced settings. So advanced settings, we have an option to have it CC or BCC. Since if you are the app owner, or let's say since the app sheet, it will refresh only after 30 minutes unless you added an extension in desktop, the auto refresher. You will not receive the whenever there is a new data here, it will not automatically goes to app sheet. You have to refresh it. Then once you refresh, you have the fresh data. So you have an option to do that. You can have the extension, an auto refresh. You can go to Chrome Store, or another way is to receive an email, which is we're gonna use BCC. So you can have an option here. You can just put a double quote. Say here, you can use a double quote here, and then you can in the middle you can put the email address which is you prefer to have the BCC. BCC means once the user receive the email, they don't know that these emails goes to you. So it's like a backdoor. Okay. So in this case, I don't want to do that. Okay. Then let's go to our customize from name. So this is very important here because when you go to the email, so this is where the email came from. So here, it's like the profile. Who is the sender? So you can customize this name by doing it. Where is it? Let's go back there. So here is the customized name. So I'm gonna use it as, let's say, JBT dash corporation. So this is, for example, is the company. Then this is the pre-header. Just keep it empty. Email body, no need because we already created here the email body, which is the text. And next is the attachment settings. So in attachment settings, this is where we're gonna attach the PDF. So here, actually, you have an option. It's not only PDF. You can attach CSV, XLS, and Excel. So in this case we're gonna use the PDF. Then here in attachment template, you have to click this create. Once you create, let's go back to that later on. So here is attachment name. In attachment name, so we have to rename it. Here there is an attachment here. So you can name the PDF. So let's say I'm gonna name this the same. Let's say a confirmation. I'm gonna name this as confirmation letter. That's all. Then here we have the, you can disable the timestamp. I don't want them to show the timestamp. Attachments page size. So you can select which type of, let's say A1, A2, A3, A4. So I'm gonna just use A4. Then also here we have the orientation. Where is the orientation? There should be an orientation here. Attachment or page orientation. So you can select portrait or landscape. I'm gonna select portrait. Then the next thing we're gonna do is to view the attachment template. This is where we're gonna rearrange or design our PDF. So I will just try to attach a photo here. Say I'm just going to, I will go to Google to find some sample photo. So let's say I'm gonna just go sample company logo. So whatever here, I'm gonna just grab whatever is here. Say I'm gonna just download this image, save image. Okay, since we have already that one, so here in file, you can there is a settings here. Details. Let's close this. So we have here a page setup. So in page setup, you have an option here, so you can choose it to A4. Then you could have an option to have margins here, and also you have an option for the page color. Let's say I'm gonna name this page color. We can put green. So this will be the page color you're gonna have. So I'm gonna just use white this time. Okay, so there are some options here. Okay, then this one, I'm gonna just insert the company logo, which is a, okay. Let's make the margin 0. Don't want any margin, so I'll just keep it as 0. Then okay. Then here I'm gonna just insert the photo image, upload from computer. Okay, where is the desktop? So I have here, I'm gonna upload this, and I just want to crop it because it's too much big. So here you have the option to add photos, whatever you like, guys. Okay, where is it? Okay, so we're good. Then I can just put it a little bit, or let's say I'm gonna just put it here in the side, and that's all. And over here, what happened? Okay. Okay. And here I'm gonna just keep it, let's say, in the middle. So I'm gonna name this as confirmation letter. And here we have, you can just delete this. So I'm gonna just add some text here. So I'm gonna just put dear, then put the name here. So what is the name? Then down here, say, so we have received your request. Then this is the ID. So we can just name it. You can attach also a table here. You can just put ID here. ID. We will back to you once you request group. Okay. Then maybe I can put here request details. Then here I have here that say, so here we have a item. So here, what is the items? So I can just apply this table and go here. So I can put items. So put this uh, items. This is the column. Then here we have, I'm not sure how we write it. Quantity. Then we're gonna have here request date. Then we're gonna use here timestamp. Okay. So we are done for this. Then the rest. So this is only the details that we need. You can delete some of this. So I think we have to add also, say, comment. So like this. Then I'm gonna just remove the rest of this. Should you need further assistance, please do not. So I'm gonna just JVT Corporation. This is this is our confirmation. So here you can adjust here the formats, the fonts. So once this one is okay, you can just close it and then go back to the app. Then let's save. Since we already added data here, we will test our boot if it's working or no. We have already a data here. So let's test the application before we use the request form, before we use this one. I'm gonna close the app. Okay. But FYI, if you're not deployed this app, whatever whoever is the owner of, let's say, uh, it will send only the PDF or the email to the app creator if you did not deploy the app. So even though you will put a different email address here, it still goes to the app creator if you did not deploy this app. So before we test the boot, and we will deploy first the application, or let's do the manual test first before we deploy to avoid any errors. So here to test. So here, so we're gonna execute this. So if you see a message like this, meaning your boot and your automation is correct. So now let's deploy the app. Then we will start using these. So let's go here, deployed, move to deployed state. And let's go back to my email and let's clear this and let's test our application. Okay, so now my email is empty. So once this one is saved, let's wait. Okay, so now we are done for application. Let's try to test our application. So this is the Google form that we created. It's a request form. So I'm gonna just place the email address here that I wanted to send an email and a PDF, Gmail. So I'm gonna just keep it YouTube, let's say. Name is YouTube, and the item is this, and then two. Then here I'm gonna just use subscribe. So if you have any question, you can leave a comment. And also, if you learn something in this video, please subscribe. Then once we submit, we should receive request form. Thank you for your request. An email confirmation will be sent to you shortly. When we go back here, so there is a data here. Okay. Then let's check our email. Where's the email? Let's count again. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So same goes, guys, less than 20 seconds. As you can remember, I use the name is YouTube. We have received your request 222. This is the ID. We'll get back to you once the request approved. And this is the confirmation letter that we generate. So you can attach a photo of it, your company, your confirmation letter. Then here there is a name here. Their YouTube, we receive your request. We will get back to you once your request is approved. Request details, items, laptop, quantity 2, request date and time, comments. Should you need further assistance, and to contact us. Best regards. So this is how you're gonna do it to prove that it's still working. So let's try another one. Let's delete this. Okay, so let's try another one. So let's go back to the form. So guys, you have an option to do the form. You can do, let's say, you want to convert the link as a QR code. You can do that. So I think it will be more efficient. So your customers or your staff, they just scan the QR code and redirect them to the Google form, and then they can just submit the requests via mobile. So let's try one more time. I'm gonna use the same email and put the name. Let's say, thank you. And also, I will I will keep this link at the description, the Google form, to test by yourself. You can just fill out the form and put your email address. So let's see if you receive an email, and then you can leave a comments at the comment section. Subscribe. Okay. All right. So the data, it goes here. Then let's go back to our email and let's wait. Of course, 15 to 20 seconds. We will receive the email with PDF attachment. So let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So goes like that, guys. So this is dear thank you, and this is the confirmation letter. Okay. So I will leave this the link in the description for the Google form to test by yourself. And also, if you learned something in this video, please guys subscribe and also leave a comment, like this video. If you have any questions, let me know. You can send me an email. And thank you so much for watching, and apologize for my slow laptop because of my internet, and see you next time in my next video.